audience here present and viewers out there, welcome to ELECTS talk show. Most grateful to God. Vivid view.
Say and do it.
If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said. Say something, somebody.
Ojo Akilolu is my name. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you say. I want to say that lie is an invention, while truth is reality. If you are lying, you are inventing something. But if you are saying the truth, any time of the day, anytime, even when you are sleeping, once you are woken up, that thing will come to you. Thank you.
My name is Moses Nwosu. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said. I will separate this into two sections, fiction and non-fiction. Fiction is something you created, an invention from your own understanding, your own thoughts. When you need to tell a lie, it's something you've created, you don't have a witness. But when you tell the truth, people are there to witness for you, so you don't even need to. Thank you.
Okay, from my own point of view, I believe that only a lie has a rehearsed line, but a clear conscience fears no false accusation. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contributions. That is just true. What I feel this one is teaching us is for you young ones to always be truthful. In saying the truth, you could pay some price. There could be some cost in saying the truth. Sometimes you say truth and you be penalized. But over time, it's still the best. So keep saying the truth as a young one. Let people know you that your yes is yes and your no is no. And you don't be a false witness. What you don't witness, you don't say outside. Because if you say the truth all the time, even if they wake you up like one of the audience said, you will always remember, because that is the truth. But when you tell lies, sometimes you tell 5 person different stories because it's lie. And when you meet that person, you don't know again which one they are even telling you. You start cracking your brain. So as a youth, maintain the truth. Only the truth can really set us free, even as the Bible says. So thank you so much. We'll go straight to the business of the day. For real, 2023 elections have come and gone. Even though there are still some agitations here and there concerning the processes. But those who emerge as winners has enormous work facing them. Therefore, the topic for discussion today is President-elect and the task ahead. We shall run for a short break. When we come back, the guests will be introduced. We shall be right back. Vivid view, say and do it. Welcome back. The topic has already been introduced as President-elect and the task ahead. And with me in the studio is a journalist and a public affairs analyst. Let's make welcome Dr. Jide Johnson.
Vivid view.
Say and do it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much. Before discussion proper, follow us on social media handles are displayed on the screen. Thank you so much, Doctor, for being here.
It's a pleasure to be with you, my big sister, once again.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to share this platform with the audience all over the world. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So the introduction perspective for the subject matter, let's just go quickly.
Well, by the 1999 Constitution, at the dawn of May 29 of every 4 years, there will be new administration at the state level and at the federal level.
Yeah.
So, coming 2023, the president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the vice president-elect, Senator Shetima, will be sworn in by the Chief Justice of the Federation.
That's right.
As the president of the Federal Republic
of Nigeria. Yeah.
Of Nigeria, to mark the beginning of their own administration and mark the end of Buhari's 8 years administration.
That's true.
The Buhari 8-year administration came into power in 2015. And by the result of February 25th general election in 2023, the APC candidates were declared the winner of that election. So what is the task ahead because a lot of Nigerians has high hope and high expectation with respect to the present transition to a new administration. That is why we witness the participation of a lot of youths in the electoral process like we have never witnessed before.
That's true.
That is why we witness a lot of first-time voters, people that have never voted before, voted in the last election, because a lot of us, myself included, place our hope that if we get the politics right, definitely our nation will be better for it. Now, the tax before the president-elect, you discover that the election created a lot of division in the society. It created a lot of schisms. It brought to fore things that are fault lines, things that we think never existed before. The issue of religion, the issue of ethnicity, the issue of tribe, you know, all of those things that we felt, well, we've gone past those phases,
Exactly.
were brought back into our national life, that even neighbors are suspecting one another. Friends of 30 years are no longer talking to one another because our society became polarized and everybody became pillarized with one label. It's either you are Yoruba or you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Christian or you are Muslim and whatever. And like I point out to people, when the rain falls, the rain does not distinguish whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Christian. Whoever is elected is meant to come to do policies. And when they come up with the policies, the road will not distinguish whether you voted for me or you didn't vote for me, whether you're a Yoruba man, you're an Hausa man, whether you are, as long as you are elected, you become the governor of Lagos State, not the governor of your party members, not the governor of the indigene of your state, but the governor of the resident of all your state. Exactly. So as long as you become the president, regardless of wherever you come from, you are the president of Nigeria. And that's why we need to lay the cards on the table for them. For me, the first thing I think that we need to do is what I call Nigerianization policy. What do I mean by Nigerianization policy? Everyone that is elected into public office from 2023, one, should not send their children to school abroad. Two, all their children should attend public schools in Nigeria. So if you are elected as a senator, House of Rep member, House of Assembly member, governor, president, and the rest of it, if your children are attending public schools, you pay more attention to those schools. Because one of the cardinal things Chief Obafemi Awolowo did was to register his children in public schools and not in private schools, not schools abroad. Until we do that, ASUU will still continue to go on strike.
Leadership by example.
Yeah, leadership by example. Yeah. Yes. So what you can't take, don't give. Exactly. So that we need to settle that. And that should be a law that the 10th Assembly should pass. The moment you're a public official, your children must attend schools in Nigeria, and they must not be private schools, they must be public schools. One. Two, is the health sector. If you are the president, you are the governor, whatever you are, as long as you are the taxpayer, are responsible for taking care of you, as long as you will use siren to pursue us off the road if you want to pass, as long as we take care of your bills, you don't have to think of what to eat or what to wear. It is we Nigerians from our taxpayers, because presidents don't think of what to eat. They don't think of where to, they don't pay house rent.
Of course, they don't.
So we take care of all of their needs. So as long as you are in that public office, you must patronize our public health sector. As a president, you don't have to travel outside of Nigeria to seek medical help. If the medical help is not available in Nigeria, then you take whatever is available in Nigeria. Because if you don't provide medical help, medical facilities for Nigerians, and you are seeking medical help abroad, you are not helping the country. You are not fit to lead. We say leadership by example.
Thank you.
That's the.
All right.
Thank
you so much.
The third one, which I would like you to ask me another question. The third one is vacation. You know, it's insulting for someone to be a public official and to be sharing on various social media handles that is doing vacation abroad. Have you ever seen the governor of New York, or the governor of Wisconsin, or the governor of Arizona, or the governor of Texas, or the governor of Georgia, or the governor of North Carolina coming to Nigeria to do vacation? Have you ever seen? It's an anomaly. It's insulting. It's crazy.
Something must be wrong with Africans. So not only Nigeria.
you be a public official, you be taking vacation abroad. If
I
the president wants
everywhere.
to take vacation, that's why Yar'Adua of blessed memory went to Budukatu Ranch to do his own
vacation.
His own vacation. Why can't they do vacation in Nigeria? So if you're a president and you want to do vacation, if you're a governor, you must do vacation in Nigeria.
All right,
so
thank you
these
so much.
are the things that I'm looking in setting the cards for the coming administration. So that's what I call Nigerianization policy, which is Nigerian first, which Donald Trump called American first. So we want a Nigerian first administration. Everything Nigeria, buy Nigeria. They should buy vehicles from manufactured in Nigeria. If we don't patronize our own, there's a saying in my local dialect, and I'll try to translate it in English as much as possible. But I hope the audience can help me if I you see, you can't have a daughter that has African curves and you start to put beads in the waist of a white woman. You know, it's not possible. Curves belongs to Africa. So we should, charity, they say, begins where?
At home. Thank you so much. Let me ask you this one before we take a break now. So how would the president-elect tackle the lingering challenges of insecurity, dwindling economy, and national unity?
What the president needs to do is to bring diversity. What do I mean by diversity? Diversity into a security architecture. One of the greatest undoing of Buhari's administration is the National Security Council. There is no diversity. One majority, the membership of that council is from one region. They speak one language. They share one faith. And now, what the president-elect needs to do is to bring diversity. Yes. He said, you know, I'm a Christian by faith. Please pardon me if you are watching. I'm not a bigot. Because every man is a product of his faith and his experience. He said, in a multitude of counsel, there is safety. Yes. Now, Jesus had 12 disciples. And for those of them that are Muslim, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had those he calls his sabis, they are his disciples. So even God had 12 elders, 12 on each side, 24, that he consult with just to bring about diversity. So he needs to have a diversity, inclusive security architecture, and he needs to bring the younger generation. You see, there's a saying in my local dialect that it is the dog of today that knows how to do the hunting of today. So it's very clear for us to bring in the younger generation. They understand cyber security and the rest of it. So we need to bring them in, and then it needs to include every section of Nigeria in dealing with this particular issue of security.
Irrespective of the tribe and religion.
Exactly. Just go for core competence.
All right, thank you so much. We'll take a break now. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
This is Vivid View.